Sergeant Red's Gaming and Vintage Toys.
Alright, so I'm back from cleaning out the dungeon, or trying to get it clean. There's a little bit of room left in the dumpster. We wanted to finish getting that all cleaned up. So I did find some interesting stuff. I found a mystery box here we're going to go through, and a couple other things I thought were pretty neat. So let's take a look. Alright, let's start with this. Basically a really old magazine. I think it's just dusty, so that should be able to clean off with a Swiffer, but it's a qualified remodeler from August of 1977. So this is actually pretty cool. Kind of gives you a glimpse back in time of what people used to do with their designing and like what was popular back in the 70s. So this is what was popular when I was born, apparently. That's funny. That looks just like the lean-to garage on the building. So just some interesting stuff in here. Check that out. So these are upstairs. I just found these. Some more Mylar balloons. You got the Simpsons. Get some wind out here. I'm doing this outside because this stuff's still dirty. We got the Simpsons, like a happy birthday Mylar. And they're gonna balloon away. And we got this Ziggy. Remember him? I don't think he's even around anymore. And then just this one's pretty cool. 1984, Get Well Soon. Has that graphic that just pops, you know, just kind of like that 80s colorful look. And they are very, very light, so they're blowing away. Like I showed you guys earlier where we found this in the basement, just a cool little catalog from the 70, I think it was 77, I think I found the date on this thing. But just all kinds of like, this is what was popular back in the day. Some technology and some jewelry. No toys. I was hoping there'd be some toys in this catalog, but just some kind of random stuff. Still interesting. Then I found all these building permits. So these are a bunch of old building permits from the 50s, I want to say these were. Some of them were the 50s, some of them were the 60s. But they're kind of like a cardboard stock building permit. They got a little bit of damage there on those ones, but the rest of them are actually in pretty decent shape from Warren Charter Township. And I guess these are all from different buildings. I mean, it's just crazy how many of these things there are. There's a date on here somewhere, 11/30, 1955, so those are pretty cool. And this is just like a bunch of blueprints. So I found a ton of blueprints in the building, so I just thought they were interesting. I grabbed a envelope of them to take a look at. So I found these upstairs. These were with some of the newer stuff in the front half. Just a bunch of old V.C. Andrews books. So, popular author. Just a bunch of them. So, nothing too old, but this actually fell out of the ceiling. I don't know how this got in the ceiling, but it's this little plastic ring. It says made in Hong Kong. I don't know if you can see that, but that's all it says. There's no like maker's mark or whatever. It probably was just like a novelty ring. But yeah, all it says is made in Hong Kong. It's a little ring. Alright, now, this I have not gone through yet. It just looked like something more interesting to kind of look through. I saw some wires. This was in that room with all the all those papers. Okay, cool. So we have, looks like a clock. Looks like a Motorola clock. That's pretty neat. That's like mid-century, right? From the 50s. I wonder if this works. I just saw the cords in this box, and I was like, I'm not going to go through these where I'm at. I figured I'd just get them out of there and go through it, make it a little bit easier, because I was hitting my head in there, and I was just crouched over. It was very uncomfortable. So that's neat. Like that. Got iron in here, looks like. Just old General Electric. I have no idea how old this is or what era this is from. I'm assuming the 50s. 73, I don't know if that's the date this was made. An old steam iron. I pretty much wear nothing anymore except for t-shirts, so I really don't use irons anymore. Beanie here. Oh, that's neat. That would be cool. That's Kool-Aid. That's a Kool-Aid knit beanie. A little dirty, but it can be cleaned up. There's a tag. Let's see when this is from. Do not dry clean. This is machine wash with the warm water, made in the U.S. No, wait, is there a date on there? Registered trademark, General Foods Corp. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's got a recognizable brand. It's actually in really good shape. And I guess it's been stored in a box in the basement forever, but I like that. That's neat. Kool-Aid. I'm digging the Kool-Aid hat. What else we got? Socks, those can go in the trash. This is like maybe a hand knit beanie or something for someone with a giant head. Oh my god, it's like for a kangaroo or something. That's humongous. Looks like there's a lot of. Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting hat. A little patriotic, I guess. Those aren't really stars. They look more like spaceships. I don't know. When's this thing from? Is this handmade? I'm not a clothes guy as far as vintage clothing, but I'm assuming this stuff's all from the same era. Oh, cool costume. It used to be at the novelty shop. Used to sell costumes. I don't know if this was one of the ones they carried there. 25 cents. We got a date on this, Collegeville, which is very, very common. Collegeville made a ton of the costumes back in the day. Mrs. Skeleton, 1981 to 1961. Mr. Skeleton, so maybe this is from the 60s, I guess. I don't know. Little kid's costume. There's no mask with it, but maybe we'll get lucky. Let's look. Hold on. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, I don't know what else is in here. Let's find out. So it looks like we have some clothes. Pair of jeans. I know like old jeans can have some value. I don't know if it's just certain brands or Wranglers. Sears Junior Bazaar. That's kind of neat. It's got that little stitching. This stuff's got to be from the 60s or 70s, I'm guessing. They bell bottoms? Yeah, they are. Wow, that's crazy. This is like a little time capsule. What else we got here? Looks like it's an electric teapot or something. Let's see if the plug's in there. That was $1. Nope. No tea. No tea for me. More jeans. Wrangler. I know Levi's are popular. I don't know if old Wranglers are popular or what. Again, you got the student size. That's weird. Student size. What size are you? I'm student size, sir. So, it's bell bottoms again. More jeans. Is this all clothes in here? Alright, I think that's all clothes. I'm going to dump this out so I'm not reaching in this nasty box. There's a t-shirt. Small, no brand on it. Bull shirt. Oh, I like that. That's funny. Get it? It's bull, and it's instead of S-H-I-T, it's shirt. Bull shirt. That's cute. Little sweater. Something boys. Machine washable. 75 cents. So someone looks like someone maybe went to a garage sale and bought a bunch of stuff and then just left it in the basement. Some more jeans. Oh, there's Levi's. It's missing the patch. I don't know if that matters. Again, if any of you guys are clothing connoisseurs, please let me know what I got here. If this is worth keeping or trying to sell. I know people are big into this vintage stuff. Just some more bell bottoms. If these were my size, I'd try them on. They're not my size. That is disco jeans. Well, that's cool. Disco jeans. Made in... Does it say made in Britain? Made in British Crown Colony. Korea? Was Korea a British Crown Colony? Looks like the tag on the back's a little frayed up, but it's got some cool designs on the butt. On the back pocket. Is there any change? I should be checking. Is there money in these things? Be awesome. Pull out an old $20 bill. Oh, that looks like it's got some moth or something damage, but well, that's groovy. I could see someone wearing this back in the 60s or the 70s. Unfortunately, it's toast. It's just a shirt. If you weren't sure what it is, it's a shirt. Another pair of pants. These things are covered in like just dust and disgustingness. That's weird. It's got. Oh wait, this. Why does it have pockets in the front like that? Yeah, this is a zipper. You ain't zipping up from behind. I'm not a big fashion guy, like I said, so I don't know if we used to keep pockets in the front for some odd reason. I don't. Oh, there's a tag there. Yeah, you can't make out. There's nothing on it. So those are interesting. Ugh. So, Fox Indoor? Is that what it says? Some corduroys. Well, ain't wearing those. Got a little hole right there. So those are probably, I would imagine, going in the trash. The socks are, because they don't look like anything special. But that's pretty cool. So, I mean, a bunch of old clothes, which I am not a clothes guy. The costume, I think, is neat. Unfortunately, there's no mask in there for it. I think my favorite item would have to be the Kool-Aid beanie and this radio, which will be even cooler if it works, because I will be listening to this thing tonight. Needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but price tag's off. I'm curious how much they bought this at a garage sale for. I don't know if it works, but that's really neat. So, cool. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna have to throw this stuff in the washing machine. It stinks. All right, guys. So, what do you think? That was a pretty good little find for not expecting to find it, just cleaning out junk in the basement. So, what did you like best out of the stuff you saw here? Is there anything you're interested in, or that you think is pretty neat? Let us know in the comments what you think the coolest item we found down in that basement is, and we'll catch you next time.